Welcome to the Brand Decoded Show, episode 6. And today I wanted to talk about visibility. And I wanted to share the story of Alpha Efficiency as the agency and how we turned crumbs into gold and how that allowed me to earn the higher vantage point at which I am today that allowed me to think differently about business. And it also, based on observing a lot of things in the creator economy, I started to think differently about the vantage point that business owners have when they are building up their reputation in the real world. So what does that actually mean? What am I trying to say? So the success of your business is directly influenced by the visibility that you have online. And if not online, then at least in person. So I will give you a story of a couple of bigger agencies and how they've been positioned to become so large and what this size means to them and how this ends up in the real world results. So the first case study that I will cover is Orbit Media Studios. This agency probably generates about $8 to $10 million a year. Their minimum website project size is $80,000. And their typical retainers, I think, start from $10,000 a month for website optimization. It's not even the SEO. They're doing conversion rate optimization for the sites. And these are the prices that are publicly listed on their website. So I know a lot of people that are in the web design game that are used to working with websites that are $2,000 to $5,000. I just want to explain to you that businesses are capable of spending that much more. And we, as an agency, started as a company that did websites for $2,500 when we started out. That one of our latest websites was $150,000 worth of gross revenue. So we've played the game from the smaller numbers all the way to the bigger ones. And and a lot of people think that it's all about setting up a template or just doing something quick, dirty job in Elementor and then you're selling the design. I want you to know that it's furthest from the truth. When you have big business problems like ADA compliance, CCPA compliance, Core Web Vitals, Page Speed Insights, these are complex problems that require actual web developers and they require you to manage the Git as well as the custom design. So you're talking about the custom design and custom code. These type of projects, they generally take about 3 to 6 months to complete to us, and we're moving faster than the other agencies. And then you need to have very meticulously organized workforce that wants to work. That's the difference. The amount of the labor that we poured into one of the latest projects was around 1,100 hours worth of cognitive capacity, split between design, code, and QA. So the thing is, as we were starting out, we were getting all these leads from Upwork. And then we had more money, so we started getting leads from Clutch. But as there was a buildup of the momentum, I started noticing these challenges that are stemming from the engagement in the lead flow itself and seeing how the leads react to your business based on what they can see and how you're collecting these and turning them into the sales. It's a nurturing process. The sales in the B2B game is a nurturing process. Sometimes we had people that know us from 4 years ago that just called out and reached out for a bigger project and awarded it to us based on the knowledge alone. So you never know how it's going to hit, right? And in order for you to be in the game, you have to be constantly present in the marketplace. So for a lot of B2B business owners, it's about having a reputable presentation on LinkedIn and being found on search and doing the trade shows. And everything I've accomplished so far, I've done it solely through the phone and Zoom. And trade shows, I haven't been on a trade show until last year for the first time. Maybe I've been on a few, but I never used that as a cornerstone of my strategy because I was always fishing at the bottom of the funnel of how you are at the bottom of the funnel and you're just trying to bridge the gap from them knowing that they need a solution to their problem and just choosing the right vendor. And I was only fighting in that arena for so long. And once you realize that, you start to realize that marketing is so much more than fighting at the bottom of the funnel. You can fight at the top. And it's the more you go to the top of the funnel, the cheaper your advertising gets because you can paper spray the advertising because everyone at any given point in the life cycle of your market, whether it's a web design or something else, there's about 3% of the buyers that are actively looking for a solution to that problem. So there's 97% of them that are not even in a frame of mind that they're trying to solve that problem. And those are the people you can advertise to on pennies on the dollar. Or you can fast scale their purchasing decision process. You can fast track it, not fast scale. You can fast track their purchase decision process by giving them the information that will accelerate their customer journey to a purchasing decision. It takes time. But you have to get familiar with Eugene Schwartz and the marketing awareness levels and marketing sophistication levels so you can hone in on who the right customer is. Because after 2,500 sales calls that I've done, one thing is evident. When someone hops on a call with me, within 20 minutes, I can determine if they're the right fit for my business and if they're worthy of my time. And I became super protective of my time because I don't have enough of it. And when I get like some Joe Schmo that has a business that makes only $500,000 and $50,000 website is too much of a big deal for him, that's not my client. And if Joe Schmo is getting offended by watching this video that his business is too small, make your business bigger and then we'll work, right? Like that's simple as that, because I am super in tune with who my target customer is. And I'm not beating around the bush. I'm trying to get to qualification as soon as possible. And if this person's not qualified, I'm sending it over to some of my students that are learning how to run service-based businesses from me. And it's probably the best. It's like I get a little bit of a kickback for sending them the deal. I don't have to deal with bullshit from that small client. Everyone's happy. Someone makes the money on the other side. I don't get to deal with nonsense. It just like works out magnificently, right? And my whole job is prospecting, like, you know how in the gold rush they were prospecting for the gold in the rivers? The same way I'm prospecting clients. But the thing is, the vantage point is once you start making that larger revenues, you start to see how service-based business owners think differently about whom they're hiring and what needs to happen. Because the more money you make, the more you want to offload all the problems of any specific project, you want to offload them on the employees so you can keep hunting for bigger deals, or you can keep optimizing your business system in order to enable larger levels of scale. Because you want to buy more visibility, you want to have more familiarity, and you want to have your sales team stacked up and stacking odds up in your favor so you can keep winning and keep growing. That's the progression curve of being in business. So my prediction that the creators that are also service providers and have like an actual engine behind them are absolutely going to crush it in the next era of the creator economy, because they will have teams that can support not only the creator side of business, they will have teams that will be able to support a large revenue, because you will be able to get a very big discrepancy. You'll be able to bridge the discrepancy because you will be able to work with highest ticket clients and offload all the rest to people who don't have access because you have the access as the creator because of such a large discrepancy in the visibility. So that's why creating content like this YouTube video or any content on Twitter and LinkedIn and any other network, and just having enough money for the advertising dollars is actually going to blow you up, because your only job will be to sift through and find the highest quality deals, meaning finding the richest clients possible and passing on everything that doesn't fit your criteria downstream to people that are in your network, and still take a cut on that. That's, for me, like a clear vision and a path forward for Alpha Efficiency as the personal brand is growing, and as well as our advertising capabilities are allowing us to expand beyond our current position. So I hope you enjoyed this a little bit lower pace video, but I know it was value packed because I always speak my mind and put the highest effort into getting this knowledge sent over to you. So if you want to pay me back and you found this insightful, just leave a comment, ask me some questions below. I will always answer all the questions that are sensible and not offensive. So I'll try my best to help you in any way, shape, or form I can. Like, subscribe, and comment, and I'll see you in the next video.